Way down rather than a more conventional / predictable push in from the white door, but of course unpredictability makes your life a bit easier. Full flash onto the Kai, but WTG not aware. It's Rask who steps in and finds Kayak to bring us up into a 4 versus 4. WTG with not exactly the most glamorous self-flash, now goes in again, gets swung on by Yonka. After 3 flashes, he'd had enough and stepped out. There's one more pushing in towards Restaurant, but Rask wins that one out. It's the power of the wildcard skin ace. A double kill coming in for Rask.
Citizen just looking to make the challenge down the long red corridor there. In comes the flash, nothing he can do, but it is going to wear off and allow him to challenge. In comes a nade as well, moves his feet, but time ticks down. Hungry manages to hold things down as he manages to get 1 kill and just prevent that push into sight. That's going to be G2 taking the round, and Virtus Pro have got themselves established inside of the bathroom, inside of Piano, and White Corridor is in their control as well.
I feel like that was the first proactive play they've made all round with WTG making it happen. Rask goes in, what a shot from Karjeka, coming out a cigar shot to put it all down to Citizen, who's been skulking down on the second floor, but knows there's one man waiting to challenge him here on White. Out comes to step through, Citizen missing the shots, and WTG wins those. A big round coming out of the support player. The initial charge into bathroom, the next one coming up onto the white stairs at the end of the round. A good round especially for WTG.
Really going to be in a tough spot now. Citizen knows there's a man on the upside down rappel of White window, just looking to make the challenge, but thinks better of it. Doesn't want to be losing his life at this stage. Jonka takes a ton of damage as well, but he's going to stay in position for the time being as Kayak manages to kill Rask on the cover and gets G2 now to 4 versus 2. Citizen finishing off WTG, who was low health, but here comes Milon as he manages to get 2 on the top floor. He's going to need 2 more, Des.
Well, it's Milon, right? We spoke about his mid-round and what he can achieve, but here he is, a man with a mission, a 1 versus 2 mission to complete, and it would complete the 4K in the round for him. Not so sure he's got the time to make this one happen here. We're down to the final 10 seconds. 1 to his left, 1 to his right. Which way does he go first? Left is the answer. Finds one. Can he clutch it out now with the triple kill on side? But doesn't know where the last man is. Needs to get himself inside the side. Doesn't know it's behind the fallen bookcase. This will be all too easy, and Virtue steps up. Can't quite find his man, but still wins the round thanks to the time. It only gets rid of the shield. Falls ever so slightly short. If that had come off for them, it would have been great because the flashbang would have burnt through any ADSs in the area and got them a kill. But it's that man again, WTG, the support player, stepping up and making the big plays. Ace.
Drops the freezer hatch and manages to get an opener, exactly what they needed, but here comes the G2 collapse, Des, and this is the problem. You leave it late in the round, you leave men alive, and they are there to kill you. Kayak getting a big double, Citizen finishing things off, Kayak really going big inside of the site there when G2 needed it.
Citizen still lurking around towards the bottom side. In fact, no, sorry, not Citizen, he died early on, but there's a man on White, there's 2 holding back inside a cocktail, more than enough to refute this attack coming out of Virtus Pro. They have to go now, Ace.
This is it, 15 seconds left to go. Virtue holding an angle through bar back storage. Kayak's low health. In comes the smoke grenade, and that is going to provide the cover needed. He's just unfortunate there not to find himself a kill, but here comes Virtue pushing forward, gets himself 1, levels things up. The diffuser stops going down, 1v2. They have to stick this. It's up to Virtue. He makes his shots. He gets the first and the second. It's an ace from Virtue to close out the round. And what a 1v2 finish that is. Done very, very well today is get in these power positions and just refuse to move.
It's one of the ones that I look at, and you know, many people would gauge a team's strength by their attacking capability. And
diffuser.
Well, that's not really the capability you were looking for, to be honest. Having no idea the man's in storage and finding a freebie. Pasha's now pushing his way in as Jonka somehow swings by and gets himself another kill in the round. And Pasha and Karjeka, they've got to be lamenting how this round's playing out. They know that likelihood his kayak is down, but can't do anything about it. Jonka, same place on the diffuser with a shotgun blast to the head. That's definitely going to net yourself a kill.
In the first half. I can't honestly blame them for taking the sort of unofficial timeout, we'll call it. They're just using up the round, burning that one to have an opportunity to discuss within the team exactly what's going on.
Our radius is there, so they can't easily get through those. You see the frag go off. It may have been zapped out by something else. They're chucking the flashes now through that hole towards the north, and Virtue finds one onto WTG. Not quite the man they were after. I think it's the Maestro they're trying to break open here. Citizen, he's got to be so careful. There's a man to the right as well as one behind the bar here. 2 kills coming, 3 kills for Virtus Pro, a 2K on the shotgun for Pasha. Welcome to the scoreboard this game, my friend, but 2 more come swinging back. Hungry almost with a TK that could have ruined the round for them, but it's Pasha with a 3K to close things out, and Virtus Pro finally get themselves another round on the board. In fact, they've got 3. Two of them on the support player, because like a good support player / player in general, has kept those drones alive.
Citizen manages to find Milan with a nade, and there's been a lot of explosive kills so far in this round for G2. 3 versus 2, 20 seconds left to go though. That is going to be the problem here for G2. They've got to get moving, got to think about getting that diffuser down now then. We've got the movement coming in. One man is inside of the default plant spot there, but it is not Jonker, I don't think. Out comes the Nitro, and that is big from WTG. Kajeka managing to find the kill onto Jonker as well. It's all up to Citizen with kills to find and only seconds to do it. Shut down by Kajeka, and VP take themselves a second round on the defence. What was 5-1 becomes 5-3, and the Russian side are on the fight back. A bit of damage and dropping himself back, but 26 seconds is all that remains for G2, Des. They've got that top floor control now, but they're going to have to move quickly if they want to get this job done. Jonker has the diffuser in hand. He's going to need to try and find himself inside a reading room, which he is able to do, but they don't know about Pasha. They managed to shut him down on a trade, but there's a team kill comes in the midst. Milan, WTG, they just pile on the pressure as they find one each, and that's going to be the round for Virtus.pro, and all of a sudden they are back in touch, and we've got a game on Cafe. It appears that Pasha is fully aware that this is where the pressure is going to mount from. Now we have Kayak losing out in a fight to Milan once again. How many times are we going to say that man's name in this round? 3 versus 2 now to Virtus.pro, and you just feel like this one is starting to slip away from G2, and that's exactly what it does as Pasha manages to find the final man. He spots him out just before the smoke pops and is able to find that shot even without his line of sight.
All the way down into the basement to start working his way back up.
Citizen just trying to find any angle that he can for the time being to look for that kill. Pasha on a massive run out and absolutely gets away with it, Des. Manages to rip Hungry off the rappel. Milan is going to be shut down though. Citizen manages to find Pasha as he tries to move back through Bakery. So really the net gain comes out for G2, but the loss of the Lion, we will see how that goes as the round continues. Out comes the Nitro, and that's an absolute beauty from WTG. We've said that a few times tonight. He's having a big game for Virtus.pro here. Going to hold himself inside of the freezer for the time being, just making it difficult for them to move in.
Oh, the kill.
What a timing on the swing. Manages to get the headshot onto Jonker. 20 seconds left to go. Kayak finding the long angle. Shut down though again by WTG from the freezer. They just can't move this man. He's flipped to the shotgun and he's looking for the challenge on the short angle as Citizen looks to push him with the F2, and it will inevitably be WTG without moving his feet hardly. Gets a huge round in the books for Virtus.pro, who are for the first time tonight.
He's already done it once as well, so understandably so. Swings out and goes for the shots. Now they know where he is. They know that he's lurking inside of white until he steps back inside a bathroom. This guy's keeping them guessing like anything. Citizen finding one. The 3 versus 3 and 20 seconds to play. G2, you've got to do it now because it is now or never. In comes the swing. Hungry with a slither of HP. Still finds the headshot onto Milan. Knows there's more above. Will they try and go for the drops here as well? Because again, Ace, it's all about the downstairs. Forget the upstairs. The diffuser's down there. They get the 2 kills. Virtus.pro, Hungry with 1 HP and 2 kills to find. Should not be able to make this one happen. Virtus.pro will upset the world here, bringing down G2 and winning it 7-5.